This is the diagram which shows the hydroelectric power plant. Why it is called a hydroelectric power plant? Because here we are using water as a source of fuel to generate the electricity. If you observe, you got the construction and working of the hydroelectric power plant. From that you have used this electricity in our day-to-day life. If you observe from this reservoir, that is called the backwater of the dam, and this backwater is used to generate the electricity. This is what the wall, we can say that the gates of the dams. And here, as we know that we are here, if you found there are the three different levels are you observing here. First level A, second level B, and the last level is called C. And here the level B, from where it is nothing but a middle section of this water. So we can use this, and by opening these gates, when you just open this gate, a water which is having a very high pressure, with the speed and the high pressure, it is moved towards the turbine through this penstock. And finally, when the flowing water with the high pressure falls on the turbine start to rotate, and this turbine is connected to the generator, and because of the turbine get rotated, the generator also start rotating. Inside the generator, magnet is rotating, and as per the principle of EMI, that is electromagnetic induction, these generator creates electricity. So this electricity is fed to the powerhouse, and then it is used by us for our day-to-day life. Now question is why we are using the level, that is B, for the electricity generation, why not A? So as you observe, if you use the water which is from the point A, what happened here? You got water, but at this point you does not get that much of pressure. As you move downside, what happened here? The pressure of the water goes on increasing, and that's why a middle level water having the more pressure as compared to the point A, and we are using this, and we got the electricity because of the rotation of the turbine ultimately connected to the generator. So this is one of the eco-friendly resource, that is called water, and without air pollution and other kinds of things are there which are makes this hydroelectric power plant becomes an eco-friendly compared to thermal and nuclear power plant. Now question is is it really eco-friendly or not? This is a debate point of view. Why? Because if you have to construct this dam, that is at the if you observe this much of water which is called as the backwater, if you have to use the construct the dam, what about the backwater? You require a large area, and this area maybe migrate to the villages, it may be migrate, or it may be use the agricultural land, it may be cutting of the trees also going on. So before construction of dam, you have to acquire that much of area. How much area? That much of area the water you want to store at the back side, and for the reason you have to shifting of the villages, you have to cut the trees, you have to cut forest, it may be, you have to what about the aquatic what about the birds or the life which are totally depend upon these land or the trees. So in short we can say that an ecosystem has been disturbed. Once the dam has been created and backwater is get stored in a reservoir, after that it is completely eco-friendly, and whatever the water which is used to generate the electricity, this water is further used for the agricultural and for other purposes also. Means you can use this water for the future use, as there is no any kind of influence may be added there, or it may be the water does not get polluted. This is what the construction and working of the hydroelectric power station. Okay, now it's time to move. What about the flow chart for the electricity generation regarding the hydroelectric power plant? Okay, hi friends, this is what the execution flow chart for the energy transformation of the hydroelectric power station, where, as just I told you, that backwater is used, which is stored under in the reservoir section of the dam. So this backwater, we know that it having the tremendous amount of potential energy, and we have to use this energy to generate the electricity. How this potential energy further it move towards the turbine via the gates, and once the gate will open, once the gate is open, what happen here, the water will flow with more speed. Too much pressure is there, huge pressure is there, as we discussed. So here the kinetic energy, the potential energy of the water, it gets converted to the kinetic energy, and this flowing water when finally fall on the turbine also start rotate. And when the turbine start rotate, means the turbine also having the kinetic energy, and this turbine ultimately connected to the generator. Inside the generator, magnet is rotating as the turbine rotates, and when the generator rotates, what happen here, there is a generation of electrical energy. So finally, potential energy which is stored in a water which is at the back side of the dam, when it start to move, that potential energy gets converted to the kinetic energy, and this kinetic energy of the flowing water in turns drives the turbine, which ultimately rotates the generator, and finally you got the electricity. So this is what the energy transformation flowchart for the hydroelectric power station. Okay, thank you.